No hello back?
Hello.
Crickets?
Hey.
Hey. Good to see everybody.
As somebody that talks about just pure, honest competition, did you enjoy watching that last play again and how it developed?
Yes. And, you know, always in a football game, it never comes down to one play. You know, the goal line stand at the end was really set up by a lot of plays in the game. And, you know, you go back, you know, the play before, James Ross does a great job, you know, staying on his man, keeping his eyes on his man, you know, not getting fooled by the deception in the backfield, covers down, or we don't get to that goal line stand. Two plays before, Channing Stribling was beat on the double move, but I mean, just the hustle to make that play competitive, ended up catching up, getting his hand in there, and you know, we get the ball down on just inside the 1 yard line. Jabril Peppers, quarterback keeps on a quarterback-driven run. I mean, he makes a hustle play to come back inside of a blocker, trip up the quarterback, keep him from a real long gain. The third down play, Jordan Lewis, you know, competitive coverage, you know, keeps that inside slant from being a big chunk. And you know, you can just keep going on and on. Before that, Drake Johnson made a really good play that probably went unnoticed in the third quarter when we were backed up. Wilton threw a ball out to him, and you know, just a big time hustle play to, you know, get a hand back in and break up that pass from being intercepted. Don't know if you know the play that I'm talking about, but just numerous types of plays like that you know, you keep hustling, you keep battling, that remains a chance that something good can happen. And then you know, the last play was definitely a team effort there. Our guys did a heck of a job defending that quarterback sneak, and we were able to win the game.
Front right here, Mark.
Hey, Jim. What's Jake's health status right now, and what do you expect for this weekend?
He got treatment. We'll see today. He'll go out and do you know, participate in practice. We'll see how much he can do. It'll probably be sore, probably limited. That would be expected.
Was the injury still what you thought after the game?
Mm-hmm.
And they ruled out the concussion?
They did. Now, we'll get into the whole debate of it, but no, that was never, concussion was never something that was mentioned.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Over to the front left here, Mike.
Jim, you mentioned James Ross making a nice play. What led to the decision to maybe move him to that buck linebacker position this week, and how did you think he performed there?
I think you know, admirable. I think he did a good job.
What went into the decision to move him, obviously, out of his regular linebacker spot?
Yeah, we just, you know, we've got some, you know, we've got some injuries. Some of our best players have gone down. Other guys got to step up, and sometimes that means changing roles or doing multiple roles. Being a two-way player on the same side of the ball. That's circumstances.
Over to your right in the middle,
How
Dan.
much does Jake have to be healthy in practice this week in order to be ready on Saturday? So you guys can, is that the point where he doesn't need to practice all week and still be ready for a game?
It depends. There's no magic formula other than you know, that player is our best option. You know, gives us the best chance to win, whatever position you're talking about, whether it's quarterback or cornerback. That's the test, and that they're not going to injure themselves worse. So doesn't have not always does it have to be 100%. Sometimes it does. Maybe the next player's, the next option is, it just depends, you know what I mean? And also that somebody's not gonna injure themselves worse. So, that would be the two criteria. How good does he have to be to play? He's not gonna injure himself worse, and he is the best option, gives us the best chance to win with, the percentage of his health.
What did Wilt do to move up to that number 2 spot? I think I saw both him and Shane warming up. Was there a decision you made during that game, or did you know it was going to be Spate?
We've gone over this, we've plowed this ground pretty good. There's some shit. Back from the beginning of the season, the decision was made with Shane's input that we're going to go the direction of trying to get the red shirt if possible. He has a red shirt since he's been here, and it's just moved in that direction. Wilton's improved, but not much more to elaborate on that.
In the middle left here, Steve.
Hey, Jim, just a quick question to start with Jabril. How many plays did he participate in? And then also, if you could just talk about his determination for all the skills he has, that seems to be really special, his level of determination.
Yeah, that'd be one thing, special level of determination, special level of talent, special level of instincts and intelligence. Think about all the different roles he played. He lined up at running back, he lined up at receiver, he lined up at quarterback, he lines up at nickel on defense, he lines up at corner, he lines up at safety, kick returner, punt returner. Carrying a lot of water right now.
And so how many plays did he get into in the game?
I don't know exactly the number.
Was it pushing 100 or?
I don't know.
On the left here, Jeff.
Along that exact same line, with Peppers, you just mentioned all the different positions he's played. In practice, how does that even work? How hard is it to teach a guy that many spots on D, that many spots on special teams? I mean,
Yeah, it's it would seem hard. It hasn't been that hard with Jabril, and because he's so instinctual, athletic instincts. He's really intelligent guy. I mean, you can tell him things once. He can look at a piece of paper and the really good ones like that. I mean, they can visualize it. They can visualize themselves doing it. They memorize it. They go out on the field and they do it just like they visualized it. How many people are there like that walking around in this world? Not that. A couple thousand, maybe. But he's one of them. So to answer your question, it hadn't been that hard. You tell him, he looks at it, he goes out and does it. I mean, it's rare, right?